Do you know the purpose of companies conducting email marketing? It is to collect email addresses from individuals who are interested in the products or services they sell. It is a technique to do it effectively and provide an irresistible incentive while having a compelling sign-up page or forum for maximum impact and successful conversions. I'm Alexandra, and this is Email Chef, the simplest and most fun email marketing platform on the market. Our videos are created to assist you in utilizing email marketing to reach a larger number of potential customers and generate more sales. Subscribe to the channel and enable notifications to know precisely when new videos are published. Today we will see together what to pay attention to when creating your registration forms. If you want to attract new subscribers to the mailing list, then you know that the registration form plays an extremely important role. In this new video, you will discover what a registration form is and how to structure it to increase the number of subscribers to your English email. Begin. Let's start from the basics. What does a registration form consist of? It is a form present on a web page designed and optimized to collect email addresses. It can be placed on a dedicated page called opt-in landing page, translated as subscription page or landing page, or it can be inserted within existing pages such as the home page, the About Us page, or blog post pages, etc. Consider this form as your cover letter, which succinctly conveys the value of your content to users in a concise and impactful manner, leaving a lasting impression. If it is not attractive and if it does not offer a concrete, real advantage, it is unlikely that someone will decide to leave you their contact just because you invite them to do so. If you think that your registration form is not giving you the desired outcomes or you do not know how to create one, adhere to these recommendations. The initial one emphasizes the advantages of subscribing to the mailing list. Users who come to your registration form should have no uncertainties about what they can anticipate from signing up for your mailing list. Make it clear in the title what you offer to your subscribers and explain why they should leave their email address for it. The distinction between a banal description of the resource and one that instead emphasizes the advantage, I will explain it to you immediately. If you have, for example, a cooking blog and you have created a recipe book on bread, instead of writing bread recipes, you can opt for a phrase like the secrets of a soft bread inside and crispy outside. Moreover, under the title, you have the option to include a concise description and utilize it to enhance your offer by incorporating additional details. For example, a concise sentence that explains what the added value of your work is, what you do differently from others, and how this approach concretely helps your clients and your audience. Counsel number 2. Reduce the number of fields to fill in. Although it is not a valid rule for all types of companies, try to reduce as much as possible the number of fields that the user has to fill out. A registration form that is too long could potentially discourage the majority of users, resulting in a potential loss of customers. In the majority of instances, I suggest selecting a module that has only 2 fields, the name and email address. With a little skill, you can ask for the rest of the data you need at a later time, for example, thanks to a survey that you can propose to your subscribers. The third counsel employs a clear limit when it comes to taking action. The call to action must be short, concise, and creatively crafted. In trivial things like subscribing to the mailing list could be boring. That's why it's important to work on the text of call to actions and give free rein to originality without sacrificing clarity. Utilize a conversational and easily understandable language and never lose sight of the objectives of your subscribers. For instance, our cooking blogger who provides recipes for a soft bread on the inside and crispy on the outside, instead of stating subscribe to receive the ebook with the recipes, could express get your hands dirty right away. The fourth tip, utilize a standard format to establish your registration form structure. So, unlike the prior point, here excessive creativity can have an adverse effect on conversion rates when it comes to registration forms. So utilize what is functioning and what individuals are accustomed to observing. Any uncertainty, inquiry, or ambiguity during the data compilation process could halt them and hinder them from finishing the registration process. In EmailChef, we perform this task for you. We have created stunning, efficient, and optimized forms that you simply need to customize and insert into your web pages. The fifth advice: use colors that highlight the form. Text and design equally encourage the effectiveness of a form. Ensure that the forms accurately reflect the visual identity of your brand. For instance, opt for the identical colors or select fonts that are similar to the ones used in your communication. Recognizability and consistency are of utmost importance, far beyond your imagination. Counsel number 6. Head and collect the data. It is difficult to immediately find the ideal position for the registration form, or choose the text, or the colors, or the most effective calls to action. To find this out and determine which ones are most effective, it is essential to conduct testing and monitoring of the data. If the page receives, for instance, a large number of visits, but there are not as many registrations, the issue could be the registration form itself. On MailChef, you will find a section dedicated to statistics on the performance of your forms, and in this way you can monitor the number of visits, the conversion button, the collected email addresses, and know from which page the new subscribers arrived at the form. Thanks to this info, you'll be able to optimize your modules. The seventh advice: recall the privacy permissions, also in compliance with the General Data Protection Regulation rules. To forward emails to the mailing list, you must have explicit permission from the subscribers. MailChef registration forms are by default double opt-in or double confirm. But what does this mean? By choosing the double opt-in option, EmailChef will send an email on your behalf automatically after each registration. This message contains a link that the subscriber must click in order to confirm the registration. If you wish, you can customize the content of this email. There is also the option to disable this double opt-in, and in that case, no configuration will be required. I confirm on behalf of the subscriber. We recommend always using double opt-in forms. Now you just need to start creating your forms. If you want to learn more, watch this tutorial in the description on how to create and optimize your subscription forms on our platform. If you liked the video, leave us a like and subscribe to the EmailChef channel to not miss any of our updates on email marketing. See you next time.